John chapter 14, verse 9 tells us this. Jesus said to him, "Have I been among you all this time without you knowing me, Philip? The one who has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, 'Show us the Father'?" You know, if you think about this, you think about, here's Philip, here's somebody that's seen Jesus in person, seen what Jesus could do, knows what Jesus can do, and he still doesn't understand who Jesus really is. You know, we know that Jesus is God, that he is part of the Trinity. All three parts are God, but they're one. But Philip didn't understand who Jesus was, even though the Jews at that time had been looking for Jesus. They'd been looking for the Messiah, but they missed it. They didn't understand it. And you know, it's easy for us today to look back on that and say, "What's wrong with you, Philip? There you are with Jesus. You've seen his teaching. What is wrong with you?" But we have to be careful, because you and I can do the same thing. We can read the Bible. We could go to church. We can hear spiritual messages and still not know who Jesus is. Not really know who God is. You know, we can kind of know about him, but do we know him intimately? Do we have a deep, personal, intimate relationship with him? Can we see him in the events of this world? Can we see him in nature? Do we really know who God is? You see, it's not just about knowing the words, reading the words. It's about that intimate relationship that you need to have with him. You see, it's because of Jesus that we can have life. But it's also because of Jesus that we can know God, know who he is. The purpose of God's word is to teach us about him and who he is. You know, it's too easy for us to talk about God, but then when something goes wrong, we don't get what we want when we want it, we can start saying, "Where's God? Where's God?" God never moves. God never changes. God is always here. You know, we need to make our relationship with God such a priority in life that if we go a day without spending time with him, reading his word and praying, that we feel like something's missing. The only way to intimately know God and to recognize him in all aspects, in all situations in life, is to read his word and develop that intimate relationship with him.